Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the prospect of retirement here in Thailand, and I'm making this video as sort of an op-ed piece. Every now and then we make these videos. I will make one that's a bit of an editorial, if you will. Most of the stuff I try to put out is more of sort of just a factual nature. Perhaps you could even call it sort of news specific to legal issues and immigration issues here in Thailand. This pertains to immigration, but I'm making this during the sort of twilight, if you will, of presumably the twilight of the Thai visa amnesty here in Thailand, following the COVID-19 outbreak and then the amnesty and the shutdown in Thailand. And one question that's been on the lips of many of my clients is, well, one, retirees haven't been particularly singled out to be able to return to Thailand under the sort of truncated rules regarding people who can even return to Thailand. And people have been asking me, is it even possible to retire in Thailand? Yes, it is. Long story short, yes. I don't see the retirement visa going away anytime soon or at all. I don't think they're looking to particularly phase it out. That being said, the prospect of quote-unquote retiring cheap, that may not be what it once was. That notion may not be what folks once thought it was. There was a time when Thailand was, especially for Western or American expats, far more cost-effective from a retirement standpoint than it is right now, especially in the immediate aftermath of the 1997 financial crisis. We definitely saw a situation where, you know, expats over here in Thailand, they got a lot of bang for their buck, for lack of a better term. Their dollar went a long way compared to what it does now. And that's just economic fluctuations at play. And in the aftermath of this COVID situation, as I said, I don't think it's presumable that they're going to do away with the retirement visa. That said, do I think it's very probable that insurance may become mandatory for all retirees? I've said that before, and I will say it again. Yes, I think it's very probable that we will see that situation come to pass. Moreover, I think overall, getting into and out of Thailand, at least over the course of the next 6 or 8 months, here at the, and I'm saying this here at the middle of July 2020, I think, yes, it's going to be a more cumbersome endeavor. So getting into Thailand is probably going to be more expensive than it usually is, at least until the end of this year. And thereafter, it's difficult to predict. But the same paradigm that one had prior to the COVID-19 outbreak is probably not a good idea to maintain that paradigm with respect to the cost of retiring in Thailand, because I think that the situation has fundamentally changed and the facts on the ground here are simply different than what they were prior to these rather unprecedented events unfolding.